letní drinky, dechberoucí atmosféra a to nejatraktivnější, co domácí MMA scéna nabízí. Není lepší místo pro návrat fanoušků zpět na tribuny, než právě nejkrásnější turnaj roku z ikonické pražské Štvanice. Přání se stanou skutečností. Nejkrásnější turnaj roku se letos uskuteční. Večer, na který nezapomenete a hlavně událost, bez které by léto nebylo kompletní.
So the house of pain rings out, and this is what that man is going to be looking to bring. Chaba Hot making his way to the octagon once again. Now this man is 25 years of age from Hungary, and he is a submission expert fighting under Carlsen Gracie. And just his style, he looks for the takedown. He is such a fluid type of jiu-jitsu. What impresses you most about his skill set?
Yeah, when I first saw this guy, I judged many of his fights, and first, I must say, he's very, very tall and he's very, very long. But then when you find out that he finishes his fights with submission, you're even more impressed because you like what you see in the stand-up, and then when they go to the ground, he's still able to deliver, to submit his opponents. That's what I like. He did not have much luck in his previous fight in the octagon, but before that, he had wins, he knows how to win, and he wants to show his submissions in the octagon cage.
Yeah, you talk about those submissions. Out of his 7 victories, 6 of those are by sub, 2 rear naked chokes, 2 triangle, 1 arm triangle, 1 front choke in there as well. But you talk about that fight with Popek back at Octagon 16. It was a competitive fight, but Popek was just able to stuff those takedowns. He kept it in his world and out of Chaba's, and that was the difference for me. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see what the game plan is against Rafael XAVIER, because XAVIER is dangerous absolutely everywhere. He has good ground, he has good striking, but for me, can Chaba get this to the mat?
In this fight, I don't think Chaba will use his height as an advantage that much, because I must say Xavier is a very long fighter also, you know, so this is going to be interesting both in the stand-up and on the ground, because yeah, we got a great Hungarian jiu-jitsu fighter, but then we got a black belt from Brazil.
What a combination. Let's welcome that man. Let's welcome Rafael XAVIER. Now we welcome the Brazilian by way of Germany, Berlin, where he has made his home with his beautiful wife, Alina Marie, and his 9-year-old daughter. Now, this is a man I have experienced a few times. I've been lucky enough to call some of his fights before. He is such a pleasure to have around, but devastating within the cage. He proved that in his Octagon debut back at Octagon 16. He beat Michal Plesnik by TKO, by punches and elbows, but what surprised me with that is this is a big stage for him to be fighting on. He looked so calm and relaxed. He looked like this is his home already. And when he took that mount, he took his time to unleash those devastating elbows. And he only took 3 or 4 to leave Plesnik in an absolute mess on the floor. This could be the next contender, or the next rising contender in the light heavyweight division with a performance, a debut like that. If he can do something similar against HOCZ tonight, there's no argument that he needs to be up there against one of the top contenders within this roster.
Every fighter dreams for a debut like he had in his fight against Michal Plesnik. I must say, Michal Plesnik entered that fight as a boxer. You know, he trained at Spartacus Fight Gym. He helped those guys with their stand-up, with their boxing, and they were preparing for him with MMA. And he thought that it's his time. It's his time to try to transition to MMA. But his opponent was XAVIER, and XAVIER showed him that on the ground that's totally different game, and you cannot learn it just by sparring with MMA fighters, and you have to experience it by yourself. And also that's the factor why that debut was so phenomenal, because black belt could do whatever he wanted with the boxer.
Absolutely stunning debut, and that debut came after some fantastic news in his personal life. He won the custody battle for his beautiful 9-year-old daughter, so she now lives with him and his wife, Alina Marie, there in Berlin. And it was a week after that court case was decided, that he stepped into the octagon. So sometimes, Rastio, stars just align. Think the universe is good, and he proved that. He rode the wave of beautiful love that was coming from his home when he turned it into devastating finish at Octagon 16.
Right now, it's the perfect situation for him to show his jiu-jitsu for Octagon fans.
Yeah, we talk about his jiu-jitsu as well. Let's talk about his Muay Thai. A record of 50-9 in Muay Thai as well. So just a problem absolutely everywhere. This light heavyweight contest has both the contenders in the cage. We are set. We are ready. Let's get this underway. We look at the tail of the tape. Both exactly the same height, pretty much the same reach. Only a small difference in age there. But this will be decided right now here at Octagon 23.
Dámy a pánové, čeká nás druhý zápas dnešního turnaje OKTAGON 23. Tentokrát polotěžká váha, pojďme si představit oba muže. Nejprve modrý roh, 25 let, 196 cm, 93,25 kg na váze. Carlson Gracie Jim pod trenérem Karoli Kišem, Zoltem Niedermayerem a Mihaly Čarkou. Má na svém kontě 10 zápasů, 7 vítězství, všechny dokázal ukončit před limitem a pouze 3 porážky. Za Maďarsko v modrém rohu Chaba Hot! Červený roh, 29 let, 196 cm, 93,1 kg na váze. Spitfire Jim Berlin pod trenérem Amirem Teremizadem má na svém kontě 14 zápasů, 8 vítězství, z toho 7 ukončení a 6 porážek. 12 polotěžké váhy organizace OKTAGONu v červeném rohu za Brazílii Rafael Kratos XAVIER!
Fighters, touch your gloves. Okay, fight fair, no fouls, please. Go back.
So we are set for this light heavyweight contest. HOCZ in the blue corner from Hungary, taking on XAVIER in the red corner from Brazil by way of Berlin. Such anticipation for this bout. I can't believe this is just the second fight of the night here at Octagon 23, but that is how stacked this card is. We are underway. XAVIER looks so relaxed on the walkout. Oh, look at that leg kick right there. And again, he's just so powerful, Rastio.
Nice low kick exchange, but you saw the difference in the power behind the low kick. I must say I'm a little surprised because on the tail of the tape, you'll say that they are exact same height, and it looks also here in the cage like that. But I think during the weigh-ins, Chaba Hot looked still taller, but right now it's even more equal than I thought it will be.
Oh, still working that lead leg. HOCZ trying to find a way inside. Already you can see the welt there on that left side, and he's raising that. It's obviously causing him problems early on.
Yeah, I see that XAVIER feels the left leg, so he tried to switch stance for a bit.
Oh, goes up top this time.
Oh, what happened there?
No, that's what happened. The left-hander XAVIER, that is it! Wow! 2 first-round knockouts for that man in Octagon cage. Unbelievable stuff. We asked what happened, and he responded by finishing the fight with that left-hander, Astio.
You called it. There won't be any jiu-jitsu. He's very good in the stand-up, and he showed it. Beautiful high kick. And then just follow up with a very strong ground and pound, and that's all that was necessary for him to win.
What a moment there. Good respect between the two. You talk about making a mark. We spoke about the debut at Octagon 16. That was unreal. This against a very difficult puzzle that is HOCZ is another phenomenal knockout. There is no way you cannot give him a top 5, a top 3 contender now in this light heavyweight division. Talk us through this, please.
Here we saw the high kick, and that's what made all the damage. The left hook, very short, but it was perfectly timed, and now this very short jab or short left. Let's see it once again. First he stumbled, and here, beautiful short jab.
Short jab.
Stepping in with that, with all the power behind it, and that was all that was necessary for him to finish Chaba Hot.
You can see that Chaba Hot his momentum was coming forward as that left hand connected, and then that killer instinct. What a performance, practically unscathed. He could probably fight again in the next 15 minutes. This is unreal stuff from the Brazilian.
Yeah, you can say that Chaba Hot just started to go to autopilot, you know, with the jiu-jitsu and grabbing legs, but his head was bouncing off the ground. It was a great call for the ref to stop this fight.
Dámy a pánové, po minutě a 12 vteřinách prvního kola vítězí technickým KO v prvním kole Rafael Kratos Xavier. So Rafael, congratulations. What a quick fight. Another quick fight.
No, ey, Bro, Victor?
Bist du Portugiesisch? Oder?
Ja.
Willst du lieber auf Deutsch reden? Ich würde.
Ja, okay.
Das war ein schneller Kampf gewesen. Sehr schnell hast du beendet.
Ja. Ja, ich viel trainiert, viele Trainer, eine gute Vorbereitung gemacht. Ja, eine gute Vorbereitung. Ich agradeço ao meu time. Oh. Ich bedanke mein Team, meine Familie.
Okay. He did a good preparation this time, so we trained hard. We had good training partners. That's why, he want to thank the whole team and the family who is supporting him.
Thank you very much. Die Gegner ist only here. Meine Gegner nicht hier. Ich nicht schaffe meine Arbeit zu sagen.
He said, thank you very much to Chaba Hot. If he wouldn't be here, he could not do his work and he could not be better. He can just be better if he have good opponents. So thank you very much to the team from Chaba Hot that he is here and comparing.
Okay, thank you very much. And anyone who wants to see him against the cage next time?
Wen willst du nächstes Mal gerne als Gegner haben? Gegen wen willst du kämpfen?
Für mich egal, aber ich will die Titel. Die Gegner für mich egal. Ich bin, wo ich stehe, ich bin behalten, aber egal, die Gegner. Important ist die Belt, die Titel.
Du willst den Titel kämpfen, ne?
Ja.
Okay. So he said he doesn't care who he's fighting against. He showed that he can fight good, and he wants to fight the champion. He said, give me the champion, I want the belt. And that's it, that's your decision what you do.
Okay, I think it's going to be a little bit longer road, but definitely you're going there.
Er sagt, warte noch ein bisschen und danach wirst du schon den Titel kämpfen.
Okay. Ja, okay. Und für Egit, hat mir gesagt, ey, gewinne für Egit. Nein, ich gewinne für deinen Papa. Dein Papa ist Egit.
Okay.
Ja.
Oh, it's again a sad story. Our gym owner, his father died 3 days ago, and this fight he dedicated to Yeats' dad. He was every time there was training, and he was watching us. He's 72 years old, and he died 3 days ago. So he dedicated the fight to Muk, to this dad.
I'm sorry about it, but he's going to be proud on you. Thank you, Rafael. Last thing?
Ja, danke OKTAGON. Viele Danke diesen Event.
Thank you, OKTAGON.
Rafael Xavier říkal, že bude bojovat vlastně proti komukoliv, komu proti němu postavíme. Poděkoval Chabu Hotovi, říkal, že by se rád dostal postupně k titulu a věnoval tenhle ten zápas otci vlastně majitele gymu, který nedávno zemřel a který vždycky sledoval jeho zápasy. Děkujeme moc a pojďme dál.
Bezmála 1000 dní kralující šampion welterové váhy David Kozma bude čelit svému dosud nejnebezpečnějšímu vyzývateli. A tím není nikdo jiný než Leandro Apollo Silva.
Surprise, surprise, I'm here now. Kozma is a great fighter, but he hidden.
Král welteru se neschovává, titul OKTAGONu mi nikdy nevezme.
I'm gonna smash David Kozma. Check the pull butt.
Trojka polotěžké váhy Viktor Pešta.
Momentálně jednička divize Attila Vek. Tímto bych ho chtěl vyzvat.
David Spartan Hošek a jeho pověstné bomby. Proti němu Hulk ve službách OFI. Tarhan Ibragimov.
Já jdu za pojesem 84 kg. Já korol té kategorie.
Inkvizitor Miroslav Brož v souboji s Christianem Jungwirtem.
Tak teď už to bude přestřelka. A jedeme bez hlavy po dálnici.
V MMA neporažený Matěj Many Peňáz a Branislav Zuzák. A česká bantamová jednička Filip Macek versus Luka Jovine. 29.5. živě na oktagon.tv.